In an industry where youth is currency and perfection sells, it's no wonder some celebrities go to unimaginable lengths to maintain an ageless image. Yet, the dramatic transformations we're about to explore prove that the quest for eternal beauty often comes at a price, one that can leave behind more regrets than rewards. Today, we're diving into the world of star-studded cosmetic surgeries that took shocking twists, sometimes altering careers and identities forever. By the way, before we get into the jaw-dropping details, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Every single sub helps me buy one more precious cup of coffee. And trust me, my caffeine habit needs your support. Early cautionary tales. Jocelyn Wildenstein became a symbol of extreme transformation, famously nicknamed Catwoman. Her multiple facelifts, eye lifts, and cheek implants morphed her face far beyond its natural structure, all in an attempt to appeal to her husband's eccentric tastes. Each procedure by itself might have been manageable, but the cumulative effect produced features so altered that the real Jocelyn seemed lost in the process. Then we have Priscilla Presley, who fell victim to an unlicensed practitioner wielding industrial-grade silicone. Her once classic beauty was compromised, leaving her with lumpy facial contours and the need for ongoing corrective work. This sobering incident revealed the horrifying outcomes that can arise from shortcuts and questionable medical providers. These stories set the stage for a broader truth. Sometimes the initial desire for a subtle enhancement can spiral into a haunting transformation. The relentless pursuit of youth. Joan Van Ark captured hearts on the television classic Dallas, known for her approachable charm. Over time, however, repeated facelifts and filler injections rendered her face pulled too tightly, creating a mask-like impression. The warmth her fans loved was overshadowed by an almost rigid appearance. Meanwhile, Meg Ryan, once the epitome of the girl next door, became a cautionary tale of filler overuse. In trying to stave off wrinkles and maintain a youthful glow, she ended up losing the spontaneous, relatable quality that made her America's sweetheart. And then there's Linda Evangelista, whose cool sculpting procedure had the rare but devastating side effect of paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, an outcome that left her dealing with lumps in places that were supposed to look slimmer. Her openness about that unexpected result highlighted how even trendy, non-invasive treatments could veer off course and derail a person's self-image. What unites these stories is the tension between preserving one's celebrity allure and risking uncharted territory. In many cases, the damage isn't just physical, it can wreak havoc on a star's sense of self. Changing public perception. Some stars face relentless scrutiny for what the public interprets as too much work. Lara Flynn Boyle gradually changed over the years until fans barely recognized her trademark delicate angles. Speculation about cheek fillers and multiple procedures turned into a fixation with her dramatic shift. Tara Reid, who once turned heads with her vibrant smile and sunny disposition, saw her Hollywood trajectory dimmed by botched liposuction and breast augmentation. Media outlets zeroed in on the uneven textures on her stomach and chest, overshadowing her acting credentials. Likewise, Donatella Versace forged a bold path in the fashion world, yet her reliance on Botox, fillers, and laser treatments made her a regular topic of rumor and critique. Despite controlling an international fashion empire, her altered visage became as notorious as her runway designs. In all these cases, the public's fascination with mishaps sometimes eclipses the celebrity's actual craft, proving that fame and criticism often go hand in hand, especially when cosmetic procedures backfire. Fame, pressure, and identity. Courtney Cox was a prime example of someone giving in to the Hollywood standard of youth, only to realize she'd lost her own reflection in the process. After an array of fillers left her looking overplumped, she chose to have many of them dissolved, saying she wanted to feel like herself again. For Lil' Kim, multiple surgeries and bold style evolutions turned her into a cautionary tale of transformation. What started as an attempt to boost confidence through rhinoplasty, cheek implants, and fillers escalated into a series of reinventions so drastic that her original features became almost untraceable. Then there's Amanda Lepore, who set out to reinvent herself as a walking, talking piece of pop art. With rib removal, implants, and surgeries from head to toe, she created a persona that commands attention. Yet her path reveals how the boundary between self-expression and loss of identity can blur when each new procedure leads further from one's starting point. Underneath all the glitz, these celebrities wrestle with a big question. When you reconstruct your outer image, does your inner sense of self stay intact? Drastic measures and immediate regrets. No conversation about extreme plastic surgery would be complete without Heidi Montag. At just 23, she famously underwent 10 different procedures in a single day, everything from a brow lift to a chin reduction. Recovery was painful, the media storm was relentless, and Heidi later admitted that she might have taken things too far, too fast. Joan Rivers, ever the comedic legend, openly joked about her countless procedures. But as the years wore on, her face became so taut that her expressions lost their authentic spark. Her comedic genius remained, but the physical transformations underscored just how addictive and all-consuming the pursuit of physical perfection can be. Jennifer Grey's minor adjustment to her nose was anything but subtle. One rhinoplasty upended her entire look, leaving fans baffled. The beloved Dirty Dancing star discovered that something as seemingly small as refining a nose can drastically alter a career, and not always for the better. These tales highlight how a single day on the operating table, or even one simple tweak, can lead to irreversible changes that ripple through both personal and professional lives. Surgery as part of the brand. Simon Cowell, the epitome of a hard-nosed talent judge, surprised everyone with fillers that nearly erased his familiar facial contours. Eventually, he realized his new look was too severe and decided to remove the fillers, openly acknowledging his misstep. Carrot Top is another intriguing case. Rumors abound about brow lifts and cheek implants that gave the once slender comedian a chiseled, almost sculpted face. He maintains he's simply disciplined in the gym, but fans still debate how much of his transformation is sweat equity and how much might be something else. Then there's Tori Spelling, whose operations were widely publicized, particularly her nose job and breast augmentation. In her case, complications came swiftly, and fans watched her navigate both personal and physical setbacks. Over time, the conversation around Tori became more about her procedures than her body of work. When cosmetic enhancements become part of the public narrative, it can overshadow everything else an artist brings to the table, challenging them to either own that brand or reclaim themselves before it's too late. The psychological toll. Not all transformations are purely cosmetic. Sometimes deeper emotional struggles lie at the root. Reed Ewing, best known from Modern Family, candidly shared his experiences with body dysmorphia, a relentless fixation on perceived physical flaws. His attempts to correct these insecurities through multiple surgeries only exacerbated his mental health struggles. In the end, the surgical path provided no relief, highlighting that the real healing often needs to happen from the inside out. This cautionary tale reminds us that cosmetic procedures can become a dangerous fix if the underlying issue is deeper than appearance. It's a potent reminder that altering the exterior rarely solves internal battles. Icons who couldn't resist. Barry Manilow might have wanted a smoother face to match his famously smooth vocals, but repeated facelifts and Botox treatments led to a stiffness that clashed with his warm stage presence. His smile, once playful and heartfelt, looked increasingly held in place by the constraints of cosmetic intervention. Pamela Anderson, the ultimate beach icon of the 90s, tried to maintain that signature Baywatch glow through surgeries and enhancements. Yet as the years wore on, these procedures gradually redefined her appearance, sparking debates over whether she might have lost some of the charm that first made her a star. Finally, Brigitte Nielsen, known for her bold, towering presence, also ventured down the surgical rabbit hole in pursuit of sustaining that dramatic flair. Over time, however, the very qualities that once set her apart became veiled by an over-sculpted look, leaving many to wonder if she'd surrendered a portion of her vibrant identity to the scalpel. In a world where cameras capture every wrinkle and critics pounce on every imperfection, the pressure to look ageless can be overwhelming, enough to push even the biggest stars into a cycle of endless procedures. Yet these stories prove a sobering truth. While cosmetic surgery can offer short-term solutions, overindulgence or misguided attempts at perfection can bring about life-altering complications, both physically and mentally. If you found this deep dive illuminating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every subscription keeps me happily caffeinated, and trust me, you don't want to see me when I'm running low on coffee. At the end of the day, there's no shame in seeking a confidence boost, but there's a fine line between a gentle touch-up and losing yourself entirely. Sometimes the most remarkable transformation is embracing the natural aging process, proud lines, laugh creases, and all, and letting the world see who you truly are. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember, true beauty often shines brightest when it's real, unfiltered, and unapologetically you.